Hello, everybody. My name is Lum, not Loom, as some of you like to say, and I play Overwatch. Yes, I know. No need for applause. Today, I would like to do a VOD review of a really popular streamer who's also quite controversial. Yes, I'm talking about Gamin4Hope. I constantly hear people talking about this guy being boosted or he doesn't deserve his rank, that whenever he's about to fall out of it, he just duos with a smurf, etc. So I wanted to give my honest opinion and review of his gameplay. What is the truth? Does Gamin4Hope deserve Diamond? We shall see. And no, I'm not part of the Mercy Mafia. How ridiculous. Just because the allegations, just because I'm a girl, a woman actually, that's an adult, okay? Not a girl. The accusation, the allegations that I would play Mercy, that is just patently false. That is just patently false. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I do not. I'm not sure why people are telling me that David would accuse me of being a Mercy main, but I just feel the need to say that I'm not. I've been a GM DPS main since Overwatch 1. My peak was 4010 SR back in 2019, and then in Season 7 I climbed back to GM3, and then I stopped playing Overwatch. It's fuck this game, I'm done with it. Stupid. Overwatch 2, excuse me. They rebranded, remember? I was just really unhappy with Overwatch 2. I was like, Overwatch 1 is where it's at. Why did they do this, right? But then I came back for Stadium, played that a bit, got sick of it. I hate Stadium now. It's such a terrible game mode. But this season, I decided to get back into comp. It's do I still have it? Of course I do. It only took me a few games to get back into GM5, so I'll continue the journey after I grind up support over the summer. But for good measure, here's a highlight reel of random plays that I've saved over the years.
This is Michael Jackson. Yes, thank you. I'm just kidding. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna choose 2 random games back to back from his most recent stream, and we're just gonna go with it. If he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. What is the truth with Gamin4Hope? We shall find out. It looks like we are starting with Orisa, okay, on Circuit Royale Defense. Widowmaker, Wuyang.
I didn't know that, David played Orisa. Okay. Maybe I'm just outdated with the lore. I don't really pay attention to anything like lore. Shooting into spawn, a bit wide. It's a good spear. Backs into Sojourn's ability. Backline is just getting demolished. Okay. Shooting at the wall a little bit.
With the Genji there.
So my big thing, I would say, is that there didn't appear to be that much object permanence. You know, firing at the Genji and just kind of letting him go do whatever he wants. You know, another huge thing is missing the spear on the Sojourn. The Sojourn stays alive and just comes back and mauls you to death while you're confused. I would be a bit more weary when he's grasping. You know, just making sure none of it accidentally goes into give him overhealth. Playing the corner is good.
Nice.
Your back is turned, you're just getting melted by the Sojourn. But see, that's what he should have done up there. Spear and kill him.
Leon. Oh, buddy. Okay.
He's going a bit wide on these. He's going a bit wide on these corners. And he just keeps rotating between targets. Stick to a target. What are you doing? Focus the Genji. The Genji's won. There's an immortality field and the Sigma's behind you. Oh my god. Okay, if you're going to attack the Sojourn, commit to it. And he does. See, there's no commitment to these targets. That was probably a bit unnecessary. I don't think the Kitsune is guiding anyone. That was a great spear. But there was no follow-up. That Genji could have died. Instead, he's annihilating your backline. You're not peeling. You're just letting them die. Why? Why?
Close fight.
No, it wasn't. It was not a close fight. It really wasn't. Unbelievable. Okay. What do we got? Missing the spear. You can push up. I mean, if you want to play the corner, well. Just.
Okay, we're now down.
Huge problem here is he's just kind of letting them do whatever they want. He's just letting them run up on his team. He's not aggroing their team. Like, he's aggroing the Sigma, but like, that was a very strange ult.
Team was coming up. I thought maybe
what do you
could do
mean?
with that.
Wait. I have to wonder, like, maybe we could do something like that. There's no communication with your team. You could have just said, like, hey guys, why don't we combo our ults? You didn't check who had an ult. Plus, the enemy team is pretty far back. It doesn't look like you've baited any of their cooldowns, so it's like just ulting for the sake of ulting. Like, I have to do something. I have to go after it, but why? That doesn't mean you hold your ult forever, but you should definitely look for an opportunity. And if you're struggling to find one, you should communicate with your teammates. I mean, you get antied and BAP windowed and it's like, boom, you're out in a second. You know, a big thing to look out for would be like, does BAP have immortality? Does Genji have dash? Widow probably won't be in range, but if she was, does she have grapple, right? Even more importantly than that, like, you could have communicated like, hey, Widow, hey, Kiriko, can you like destroy the immortality the second it goes up? Boom. Then it's not as much of an issue. And maybe you could have comboed it with Kitsune or Pharah's ult or anything else. I mean, or something, you know? Oh, come on. You held the javelin. You could have aimed it better than that, but whatever. Okay, good. Why are you... What are you doing? Why are you going after the Sigma?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I get...
Good
So,
place, good place.
that's really interesting that that's the one time you decided to peel.
I don't like to replace...
Pushing them back and taking space, that's good. But you're just out in the open. There you go, play the corner. Play the corner, there you go. Good spear. Break the shield.
Back up here and hold the corner.
Sigma can die. You know, I just feel like that wasn't necessary. I feel like he could have died without that. It's interesting to use it as a kill confirm if you're really that... If you really don't have any confidence that you or your team would have killed him otherwise. I really just... I guess... I don't think their supports are that goated. He was one, but... I think the value from doing that is particularly low. Not a great spear, but a good pick.
Hold this
Wait,
corner.
wait, what?
Oh, I'm cooked.
Why would you
Dang.
hold the corner?
Right
So
play on their part.
that doesn't make sense why you would hold that corner right there. If you look at the line of sight, so your support are not going to be able to see you. And for the most part, their team can just walk past you or aim past you. You're not getting any value doing that. And so you died very quickly. Okay, we're gonna see some Zarya gameplay. Cool. Definitely could have gotten more energy off a better time bubble than that. Exactly, you could have just waited for Sojourn right there. Not sure what you're shooting at. Shooting at the wall? Why are you turning your back to the enemy? What are you doing?
Okay, we're going this way.
What are you doing? You didn't need to take the mini. You're just wasting time. This literally doesn't make any sense to me. You could have just gone up that stairway. Like, there is no reason to go around. You're shooting at the wall. You're shooting at the wall. Then at the shield, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go back around. And then you take a detour to grab the mini to go to the area that you could have just avoided that whole room. You could have just went around. There... Okay. Sigma can die. Oh, okay.
I die here.
He's just not committing to any kills. It's like the tank just immediately aggroes him in the front line. Why bubble that?
Oh, I really thought they were still shooting. My bad. I have no bubbles, no charge.
Not a good use of cooldowns. Okay, so I think this needs to be said, but I mean, the elephant in the room is that Zarya is just not a good tank. Obviously, you can one trick to any rank, for the most part. But Zarya has no health, no armor, and no mobility. Why would you play Zarya when you could play Hazard or Diva? Because they both do everything better. Not only that, but like if you mess up Zarya's bubbles, like he is doing, that's it. It's game over. You're completely useless. The thing about like a lower ELO is they charge the bubbles up. So either you pop the bubble by bursting her down and killing her because she has no health and no mobility, and as I said, or you just bait them and then she has no charge and she can't do anything. I would say the only thing that Zarya has going for her is her ult. It's good charge, but you don't have any bubbles now.
Shield.
Why are you waking him up?
I woke him up.
So
Crap.
his team is just wasting all of their
I'm so
cooldowns
confused.
to keep him alive.
Dang it,
And they're
man.
getting no
That
value
was a good
out of
sleep
it
on our
because
Ana,
he's
too.
not getting value.
That's my bad. Woke up
That
to sleep.
whole exchange was just a waste. In situations like that, you at least want to have like a bubble. Like, you always want to have a bubble coming up. If not one and then almost another coming up, right? Unless you're using them so effectively that you always are near top charge. But that's the thing, right? But instead he woke a sleeping nanoed Genji. Okay. Just intuitively, I would say someone that is waking a nanoed bladed Genji, in the way that he did it, is not something that I would expect of someone near Masters rank. I'm sorry, that is just... He sold. He gave it for free. It's a good kill by the Mei. Once again, he has no bubbles and he's low charge because he's not regulating the bubble cooldown. There you go. Frankly, once you get high charge, you should just walk. There are so many chances where you can just walk past that Sigma and actually commit to killing the Genji or the Ana or whatever. You don't have to just be like, nope, I can't pass the Sigma. There's so many opportunities for that Sigma you could...
Just me. Get stunned. This corner.
What
here.
corner?
Don't think I
What
get out.
corner?
So we're just gonna into bit here.
The room? There
That was a good
there
try
was
from Leon.
zero value to being in that room. And then you just kind of walk into them and die.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
What did I say? If only you could hear me. Why would you bubble there?
Good job not shooting. That was good on their part.
No, that was just bad on your part. Why would you even... If you were higher charge, you could have killed him. You have no charge. Oh my god.
Dang, great play on their part.
It's not even
How
a
did he
great
have
play
ult
on
already, though?
the
Didn't
enemy
he just
team's
swap to Reaper?
part.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's
Good for him.
good. They're playing, sure, but it's more so that you're just playing really bad. I don't say that to be mean, but you have to think, like, who is going to follow up with the grab? Like, you're low charge, you get a little bit, and then you go in, but you didn't bait out any of the cooldowns. How do you think that's going to go? This reminds me of a game that I was playing. I was Juno, and our Weaver got grabbed. It was just a solo grab. It was just the three of us. And I could just sustain the Life Weaver, no problem, because I'm Juno. And it was a completely wasted grab. Like, the Zarya couldn't do anything. It was just like this. Low charge, can't do anything, didn't try to force me out of position, didn't consider, like, anything. Where his teammates were to follow up, nothing.
I don't think we get there, but I'm gonna try anyway.
You could definitely kite the Reaper and go towards the stairs to hit the point, the payload. I think that
there.
because you were staggered,
Yeah,
it was
then
already
you would've been
over.
walking
I think you
straight
would have
into them
just
either
trickled
way.
in,
There
and you
just
would have
wasn't
all
much you could
probably
do.
been murdered
All good.
one by one. But I would definitely say at the same time, maybe the Mei ult could have had value if you were touching the point. Hard to say without looking at, like, the replay code, but I mean, overall, I would say that the biggest issue I see is cooldown usage and positioning, and just kind of being unaware with no real commitment to targets. That's actually really bothering me. But, you know, this could just be a bad game. We all have them.
There we go. Okay. That was a really good game on their part. And, yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there. I'm not going to overanalyze it.
Personally, if I had a game that was that terrible in ranked, I would want to go review it. I wouldn't just accept like, oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know. To me, that's kind of unacceptable. But whatever. Okay.
Can someone explain that to me?
The next game. So
What
he's on
the-
pushbot. I don't care for this map.
Grandmasters makes sense, but really? Is this
Grandmaster
support?
support?
Actually GM? Is that what
Okay.
it was? Grandmaster at one point.
I mean,
Let's
I
see if
would
they
be
still
pretty
are.
confident
I
at that
can't see.
point if
Okay,
I
never mind.
was in a lower rank and I knew that my
This
support
is
was
a-
halfway
this is gonna be a
decent.
game.
So
All right.
let's see how it goes. I'm thinking this one's gonna be a win.
Hello, Ash. It's going good, Ash.
I don't think it's going good after that
Very
last
talkative
game.
Ash player. Okay, here we go.
Also, don't think that's really talkative, but okay.
They have a jetpack cat, Doomfist.
Okay. Why are you not committing to that? Why are you not committing to that? You just let that Kiriko live. You can't decide on who to hit. Just kind of aiming to nowhere.
Echo's playing really good flanks here.
Mm-hmm.
I bubbled the wrong person.
You sure
I'm dead
did.
here. What is happening? What is happening right now?
It's like he's wandering around like a lost child. It's like... Ugh. It's like he's lost in the grocery store and his parents have just dumped him there. He doesn't know what he's looking for. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like, the Orisa gameplay was way better. I'm sorry. Like, I understand that Zarya is the main for Gamin4Hope, right? It doesn't seem like it. It almost feels like this is a character someone just picked up to
man.
learn.
Dang.
That is my honest
Wow,
appraisal. Like,
Over here. Okay.
it's stressing me out. Like, what are you doing?
Huh? Okay. That was a good bubble. It saved our arm
Oh,
there.
did it? Wow.
Wait from behind. Forced Wraith.
There's like just no commitment. Okay. Oh boy. Why would you bubble the Ash? What was the point in that? Where's the value? There's... Oh my god.
The cart here. We're super split right now. Get back up out of here.
Why? Why are you grabbing? Why are you grabbing? Why? Why?
Oh.
You... I'm sorry, I need to pause. This is ridiculous. So, first things first. You have no clue where your team is. You're at 50% charge, which is okay, but you're low HP and both supports are there. And do you know what that means? Kiriko is probably gonna Suzu. That's why you bait it. You wait until there's no Suzu. Also, you didn't check for ults. You didn't check to see like, oh, does my Ana have nano? You could have paired that with grab. I mean, you have a tracer on your team. Does your tracer have pulse? And then you back away. You're like panicking. Like, why go for the grab if you're not going to commit? It's like, because you knew
I can't do anything with this. I just live
you
with
could
it, I guess.
he could totally do something with that, but he didn't. He just panicked and he just thank God the tracer fucking did something. Come on. Bro, if I was there and I was like Diva, I would be rolling these guys. I would just be zooming all in on them. Micro missile, boom, and then melee. They'd be dead.
Like, they would not be getting away with this. This is ridiculous. Well, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're not playing with your team. I'm getting actually tilted watching this. They're staggered now. Is he? Don't tell me he's gonna go in staggered.
I don't know if I can help our Lucio get out or not.
Why bubble? Why bubble? What enemies do you see shooting at him? Nice jump. Epic.
Uh-oh.
No way.
Good place, good place.
Good plays. Really. Okay. Is it so much that they're making good plays or that you're making really bad plays? You stagger in, right? You bubble the Lucio because you're not aware of where the enemy is whatsoever. There's nobody there. You try to hop up there to where the Reaper's teleporting. You miss. And then you get ulted by the cat. Oh, and you wasted another bubble on the Lucio. But at least that made more sense, right? I feel so bad for your support right now. What, are you gonna bubble that Lucio? Could be in trouble. If you stayed with your team and just went for their backline like that before, if you would have actually committed. Oh man, you need to work on that aim. Jeez.
Okay. Okay. Sloppy for sure. My energy is low, which means I'm not doing bubbles well. That's all we can adjust.
Indeed.
That here.
Indeed. Oh yeah, just let the Kiriko maul you. Just walk down into the kunai. Epic. Epic. Yeah, Kiriko's got your number.
Big stagger, actually.
It's not really a stagger because they're all kind of there. The Kiriko is just out of position. Looking around confused. Okay. Doom can die. Just ignore him? Why? Why would you bubble that? A recalling tracer. Even if the tracer wasn't recalling, why would you bubble that? Like it's like he's just bubbling things. Things are just being bubbled for the sake of it. Wow, a nano with no charge.
Push him back with it and then just come back here a bit if we need to. No, I don't have a good bubble for you.
What in the hell is happening? Why even bubble? What's the point?
Unlucky, man.
I think this is a bit more than luck. Like, I'm just kind of dumbfounded. There's no way that this is like a what? High diamond, low masters lobby?
Probably don't actually do anything with it. Yep, they just win that. We need to walk away.
Why? What? You're just walking into him. What are you doing? He's just running away. Oh my god. Bouncing away.
Reset next fight.
There is so much to comment on that just happened. Like, he just threw the fight. Like, he's just like panicking. He's in the grocery store, right? And he's like looking around like, what do I do? What do I do? He has no clue what to do. He doesn't know who to help. He doesn't know who to prioritize. He's just lost. He's a lost boy. You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, of course. Great. That... Okay. Great. That's phenomenal. Very surreptitious. Very clandestine exit. Very surreptitious exit. I bet you're feeling real serendipitous about that. Not only is he lost, but he's just like, he has no game sense. Like, he has no awareness. Like, he's just walking into walls in fear. There's no way they win this. There is no way that this... I have no hope. I'm voting hopeless. Voting for hopeless.
Come on, Lou. No. Lou.
Coaching for
Let it go.
hopeless. Oh my god. He
Oh
just
my
has no
gosh.
idea where he's going.
Oh.
Someone
Fight,
get this
bro.
guy a map.
Come on, man. That was a good beat, but don't feed the Genji.
I wouldn't be talking about feeding. I wouldn't. Why bubble that? Okay, it worked out a little bit, but
Ouch, we charged that.
probably because the soldier panicked and went into the enemy fire to get you charged. But you're high charge. Okay, prioritize the target. Jump on them together. Go with the Lucio.
Oh, no,
Or
I couldn't
not.
bubble him.
Yeah. Doom can... Oh.
Win this, do we? He's gonna land on Arana and it's cooked.
They just...
Man.
I get it's overtime, right? But the way they split up was just so dumb. I just...
Yeah, that was a weird lobby.
Masters
How we end
4.
up in a, like upper masters, or I guess lower masters. Top
I
of our
can-
lobby is crazy. Very unfortunate indeed. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah,
GG.
the whole thing was unfortunate. I'm just at a complete loss for words. The amount of mistakes that were made in such a short amount of time is almost hard to keep up with. Like, I could probably spend like an hour. Like, give me the replay code, right? And I can go like from a top-down view and show you. What are you doing? Fucking just... I'm crashing out. What this has shown me, you know, the first game had some issues, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the second one. What this has shown me is that David Gamin4Hope is just not even remotely qualified to be in a Masters lobby. Masters 4, forget it. No way. I'm sorry, that... You know, it's almost like he was hyper-focused on the objective. On just not prioritizing any of the squishies. Can you imagine if he went with Lucio and Tracer? You could have just completely decimated the Echo and Genji and the Kiriko. Jetpack Cat, you know? I don't even know what their Jetpack Cat was doing. Like, you were just so lost that it was hard to tell. I think what is happening with lobbies like these, the game is recognizing that you are not at the yellow you should be at. And it's forcing you down. This is the guy that was going to quit his job and go pro. He quit. Obviously, he reneged on that and decided to just become a content creator. And you know, there's no doubt in my mind that this is probably someone that has improved since then. I feel like if you have so many hours on a hero and you're making the same mistakes over and over, and really bad mistakes, you know, it's almost like internally there's two things going on, right? There's recognizing that there were mistakes made, what they are in particular, but you keep doing them. It's like, you know, it's like in the grocery store when you're lost. You're like, okay, I'm gonna keep going right. I'm gonna keep going right. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, that was a mistake. But it's like you're just circling between aisles 11 and 12.
I'll be right back.
And you know, like, that's not going to get you anywhere.
I just did.
But you keep doing it. Because you're not thinking about what you're doing. You're just reacting.
And the second thing is just not even acknowledging that certain things are mistakes. It's just that the other team played better. Or in some cases, oh, it's my teammates did that, right? I don't really think I saw much of the latter in these games, but still, that's how that manifests. So my advice would just to be thinking from the perspective of the other team. Like, if you saw a Zarya playing like that, what would you see? Fresh meat. Yum. How did this T-bone steak get out of the butcher section, right? A lot of this game is mental, right? You just have to think, like, what am I doing? Should I be doing this? What is the best decision that I can make for me and my team? Am I making that decision right now? Am I going to find the exit to the grocery store? Am I going to find my parents? Well, David, I can tell you in earnest, no.
Yeah, obviously. Smoking.
You're gonna be like in the back rooms of the grocery store. You gotta lock in.